workout, we're going to bring together some strength exercises that are going to be full body movements. So you can expect that your heart rate will be elevated. And if you need to regress any of the movements, please listen to your body and honor that. Give yourself the option to modify, or just don't do as many reps and sit it out, okay? So we're going to start off with a warm up and then we'll move into the exercises. Just a quick reminder about weights. So today I've got a set of 3s, a set of 8s, and I also have a set of cans, okay? If you don't have weights at home, these are a great option to start with. So you can pause the video if you need to go grab those out of your pantry. All right, let's start off with just a few deep breaths here. Let's inhale and exhale. When we exhale, we want to pull that belly in towards the spine. So let's inhale, expand that rib cage. And exhale, pull that belly in towards the spine. Let's go one more time here. Inhale, expanding the rib cage. And exhale, pulling that belly in towards the spine. Really nice. Let's start off with some shoulder rolls. We're going to roll those shoulders down and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. And now we'll reach those arms out to the side, lengthen through the fingers, and let's start off with some shoulder circles. Good. And reverse it. Excellent. Very nice. All right, arms down to the side. So I'm going to give you a side view here so we can work on our hinging together. I want you to cross your arms in front of your chest, and we're going to soften the knee, push our hip back, activating our hamstrings, and just standing up tall. So we're going to practice feeling that stretch behind the legs and coming up here for 2. Let's push that hip back and up and squeeze for 3 and 4. Good. Keep the toes down. 5. They should be hip width apart for 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Last one. And 10. Really nice. Good job. Stand with your feet wider, and we're going to just do a little bit of a twist. So I want you to just let go of any control in the arms. I'm going to pivot side to side. You can see my back heel is coming off the floor, and I want you just to let your arms just gently smack your body on each side. Good. You get a nice twist and rotation through the spine. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. Excellent. Good job. All right, and just shake that out. Let's do a few calf raises. So I want you to stand with your feet hip width distance, and we're going to lift up. I want you to feel that weight transfer onto all 10 toes, and then control your weight down. So let's lift up and lower down. Good. Up and squeeze into the calves and lower. Up and lift and lower for 5 and 4. Lift up 3 and 2. Last one. Awesome. Good job. We're going to do a step back lunge. We're going to reach our arms up just to help open up the front of the hip. So I'm going to stand this way. I'm going to step back with my right leg. As I'm lunging, I'm going to reach my arms up and then draw the arm down as my feet step back together. Let's try it on the left side. So when I'm doing this exercise, I'm trying to push my knee that's forward over my toes. Push it forward, arms come up. Good, let's get 2 more here. Good, last one. And down, really nice. Okay, I'm going to stand again with a wider stance, and we're going to come down into a bench position, crossing our arm over to the opposite ankle. So you can look up to the opposite hand, and I'm going to reach up, bend over. Good. 2 more. Excellent. Good job. All right, let's take it down to the floor. I want to activate our chest. Meet me on the mat. We're going to roll our shoulders down and back, And we're going to start off with just 5 pelvic tilts. So I want you to draw that low back down to the mat, hold it, and release. Good. Let's draw that low back down to the mat, hold, and release. And again, low back down to the mat, hold it, and release. And last one here, come down and hold, and release. Good job. Okay, so next we're going to activate that core. I want you to take your legs up into tabletop position. Flex your feet right here. And you should feel those lower abs activate automatically just by having those legs up in tabletop position. I want you to press your hands into the knees. And what we're going to do is create some pressure. So I'm going to lift my shoulder blades off the floor. We'll do a 10-second hold. So lift your shoulder blades up, press your knees and your hands in together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. Good. Let's flip it over. Let's wake up the chest, and then we're also going to do a little cat-cow, and then we'll get started with our weights. So we're going to go into 10 modified push-ups. You can stay on your knees. We're going to really use our core here, and I want you to focus on range of motion just to get going here. We're just waking up these chest muscles and our core. So we're going to bring that hip down. Let's take it down for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Good. Just take a moment here. Okay, so we're going to articulate our spine. We're going to move through a cat-cow. We'll do about 3 or 4, and then I'll show you your exercises. So place your hands on the floor, tabletop position. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And what we're going to do here is when we inhale, we're going to come into cow. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to bring my tailbone up, head comes up. We want to inhale, expand the rib cage. Then when we exhale, we're going to come into a scary cat, and I'm going to drive my shoulder blades apart as I round my back. Okay? So let's try the inhale. Tucking that tailbone up, head comes up, and then exhale as we round out into scary cat. Good. Reverse it. Inhale. And exhale. Rounding that back out. Let's do it one more time. So inhale, articulating that spine, draw that belly button towards the mat. And exhale. Good work. All right, team. Let's get going. So the first exercise we're going to do is a squat press. So again, listen to your body. If you want to go with 3 pounds, 5 pounds, max 8 pounds to get started, that would be recommended. We're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to grab our weights and keep them in what's called a front rack position. So my elbow is high. You want to watch that the elbows don't start creeping down, because if you're able to keep them up, you're going to activate more tricep, which is what we want. We want to turn on as many muscles as we can while we're doing these movements. So we're going to come down into a full squat. As you come up, we're going to press those weights up overhead. Okay? So that's our movement. We're going to time that together. We'll aim for about 10 reps. Let's start off, I'll even use the 3-pound weights. We'll start off light. And if you feel comfortable with the exercise, we can always go up, increase the weight. Okay? Ready? Elbows up. 3, 2, 1, and go. So squat down. Let's press them up for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Yeah, really nice. Hopefully your heart rate's up too. Let's turn to the side. We're going to do a step back lunge, but this one is we're going to be with a bicep curl. Okay, so as I step back, I'm going to come into a hammer curl, which means my thumbs are pointing forward. So that's going to be our exercise. Okay, so let's give it a try in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So as I step back, I'm keeping the weight in my front leg. Think about it as like 90% in the front leg, 10% in the back leg. Okay, hammer curl. Good. And 6. And 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Let's try 2 more here. And 2. Good. Awesome. Take a breather. Next, we're going to be doing a lateral movement. We're going to have to do the right side and the left side. So let me demo first. We're going to step out to the right. When you step out, I want to make sure your foot is tracking forward. You're going to sink into that leg. We're going to row, and then you're going to step your feet back together. Okay? So we're going to go step out and row. That's 1. Good. Step out, row for 2. So we're using our back muscles here for 3 to drive those weights back up for 4 and 5. Good work. And 6 and 7 and 8. Good. 2 more. 9. Yep. And last one for 10. Good. All right, shake it out. You may want to move over and then you'll have room to do it on the other side. Okay? So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 4, 1 and 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And 10. Great job. We're going to hit the mat again on our back. Keep your weights in hand. Now we're going to pair up our glute bridge with a skull crusher, which is a tricep exercise. So I'll demo first. We're going to have our heels underneath our knees. You're going to press your hip up. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend the arm, lower the hip, and then come up to the top as I press my hip up. We're going to bend and extend. Now, if it's too much for you in terms of coordination to pair these two together, all I want you to do is move the arms, but just leave the hip high. Don't worry about lowering the hip as well, okay? All right, let's give it a whirl. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bend and extend. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Excellent. Ready for round 2? We're going to do these movements all over again. Pick up your weights. If you want to challenge yourself and go a little heavier, if you feel ready, then go for it. Otherwise, stay with what you were using. We're going to get going. Okay, so line up your feet shoulder width distance apart. We're going to keep our elbows up and we're going to move into our squat press. Here we go for 10 reps. Take it up for 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Good job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Awesome. So turn to the side, biceps, 12 reps with a lunge. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. For 1. Take it back. 2. Keeping that weight in that front leg. 3. Focus on range of motion. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And 1. Last one. And 2. Good. Oh, yeah. All right. Now we're going to step out to the side. Lateral lunge with a row. I'm going to start stepping to the left, which is the side that I ended with previously, okay? 3, 2, 1, here we go. And row. We've got 1 and 2, 3, good. 4, 5, yeah. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good job. Whew. All right, right leg. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We got 1 and 2, 3, 4, that's it. Squeeze in the back. 5, keep that chest lifted, core engaged. For 6, pushing off that foot. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Good. All right, to the floor. Down we go. Arms are up, hip is up. And again, if you can't tempo them, don't worry about it. Let's try 15 to 20 reps. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that wrist straight. 7, 8, just extending at the elbow. 9 and 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Whew. All right, we're gonna go with our third set. Next, we're almost done. Nice full body workout. Let's get to our third and final set. So pick up your weights. Let's start off with our 10 squat presses. Set your feet up so they're shoulder width apart. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, team. Finish it off. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Good. Let's turn to the side. Let's get that lunge with a bicep curl. Hammer position. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We got 12, 11, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, let's go back to our lateral lunge with the row. You can pick which side you want to start with. I'm going to step out to the right in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. For 1, step it in. Really power through that foot. For 2, use your core. Keep your chest up. 3, and 4. And then as I bring my arms down out of the row, 5, I'm still keeping that micro bend in my elbows. 6, we always want to think about protecting our joints. 7, 8, almost there. 9, great job. Last one, and 10. Good. All right, I'm going to move over to the other side of my mat. Prepare for the last 10. Here we go, left leg going out for 1 and 2. Great job, keep going. 3 and 4. That's it. 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Good. Amazing. Let's take it down to the floor. We have our bridge skull crusher combo. Arms up, hip up. All right, here we go. For 1, 15 to 20. 2, finish it off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! Amazing. All right, let's stay down here. Let's just put those weights down. We will stretch. Great job today. All right, let's start off in a figure 4 stretch, left over right. We're going to take our right foot off the floor, and I'm just going to guide my stretch here with my hands, feeling a bit of a push-pull, just driving that foot towards my right shoulder, but also pushing my left knee away from my left shoulder. And just breathe. Let it go. You did it. Good. All right, and switching sides. So right over left. Take that left foot off the floor. Again, I'm going to just guide my push-pull here to intensify the stretch. Keep your face muscles relaxed, shoulders down. Great job. All right, so what I'm going to do is extend my right leg out. I'm going to drive my left heel up towards the sky, and I want to grab behind my thigh or behind my calf, wherever you can grab, and keep your toes flexed so they're coming down towards your body. And we're going to get a nice hamstring stretch here, right down the back of the leg. Now, if you want to add in a point flex, you can. We'll do 3 point flexes. Good. All right, now carefully lower that leg down. Let's bring up the right one, and we'll start off with the flexed foot. So drive the toes down towards your chest and heel pressing up towards the ceiling. Good. All right, let's add in our point flex here for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, let's lower our foot down onto the ground. I'm going to roll onto my side, and we're going to quad stretch here. So bring the right heel towards your glute and hold that here. Nice stretch on that top leg. Good. Just breathe into it again. Stay calm. Awesome. All right, I'm going to scooch over and get the other side. Okay, so picking up that top leg, heel to bum. Good. Hold it here. Excellent. All right, and release that. So let's come into a seated position. You can sit cross-legged, and we're going to bring our our left, come into a seated position. Let's bring our left hand across the body, and I want you to lengthen your fingers, sitting up nice and tall, getting a nice stretch behind the shoulder. Great. And let's get the other side. Lengthen out those right fingers, squeezing behind the shoulder here. Good. And release. Take your right hand down to the floor. We're going to reach that left arm up and over, a little side bend. Try to look underneath the armpit. And windmill over to the other side. Left hand supporting the body on the floor, looking under that right armpit. Great. And hands back down. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that full body strength workout, and I look forward to seeing you back soon.